I wanted to make a quick video about my experience of hanging out with another INFJ personality type. Um, just because it's been a while since I've hung out with someone with that personality type. My best friend had it, and I had it, have it. But we didn't know we had the personality type back then, and you know what I'm saying. So he was the only one I really hung out with. I think that was INFJ. But recently, and this is what I'm getting at, is recently I hung out with someone with the INFJ personality type, and I'll be honest, it was a trip. It was fucking weird. I mean, it was good, and then it was weird, and then it was. We both have communicating problems. I don't know if that's an INFJ thing, but like verbal communicating to each other, like we struggle to talk, communicate what we're trying to express. That's what I noticed. That was the biggest thing I noticed was communicating issues. um, Neither of us could communicate very well of what our boundaries were. Well, you know what I'm saying, like anything. And it was just like, and I was just losing myself, even around another person that was had the similarities to me. And another thing I noticed is that uh, no INFJ is the same as another. We're still different, even though we have the same personality type. We're still different from each other, like for sure. Like for example, she likes the pitch black. She likes it pitch black when she's in a room. She doesn't like the light at all. But I'm the opposite. Like I like the light. I like the lights on, like all of them. So we were like the complete opposite in that respect. So we had to have a common ground of like the light issue, like half light on, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know. That's another thing I noticed was like, and she reminded me of my best friend a lot, like with talking about the deepest shit, the deepest shit you can imagine, like coming out of her mouth, just like deep shit, deep stuff. And it's the same thing with my best friend, was just the deepest shit ever coming out of his mouth. But it was probably true stuff, true knowledge, that anybody else on the planet listening to it would think they're batshit crazy, but it's probably true stuff, true knowledge, but they're just uh are more intelligent, they have that intelligence from another life in another world or something. And but yeah, if if it's a good thing, like I'm used to that kind of deep kind of talking of, because I've been around it before in my life, like I'm used to that. The stuff that if most of the population heard, that they would have thought it was batshit nuts. That kind of deep stuff. Um, but I think um, a lot of us are really deep, as far as thinking and all that. You know, we want to talk about deep stuff. The superficial talking, we're not good at. We don't want to do the superficial. Hey, how you doing? We don't want to do that superficial stuff. Really, we just want to talk about the deep stuff and the cool stuff out in the cosmos. But yeah, my conclusion was like, I could barely handle it. It was good, and then it was weird, and then I think she was on shrooms or something the whole time, and so that probably was a contributor. But um, But yeah, uh, um, I'm not sure. I'm not like after this experience. I'm like I'm not sure what I previously thought before. Like a male INFJ and a female INFJ, could they make it work in a relationship and a romantic relationship? You know what I'm saying? And I have to be honest. I have to say no. Just off this experience, I would have to say no. There's no way. Uh, she's in left field. I'm in right field. Like we're too far off to even come to an agreement or a center. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't.